Feeling pretty good right now. I mean, obviously a huge win, huge series for you guys.
Huge. Keeping an even keel is always difficult in these moments because it feels so good. But at the end of the day, to relish in it for a night, it's well deserved, and we'll enjoy it for sure.
Someone who's been here as long as you have, how symbolic is this to take down the Lightning? I know it's quarter of the way through the real journey, but this has got to feel extra satisfying.
Yeah, it means a lot. Obviously, 4-1 in games isn't so indicative of how tight the series was. Tight checking. In their building, they were extremely hard to play against. In our building as well, extremely hard to play against. So it's commendable how good they've been for so long, and we've tried to replicate that here. And yeah, it's huge to get that win for sure, and to be here for a long time. And the struggles and the triumphs of this team against them, it feels amazing.
What's having a goalie like Bobby, and that he's snagging pucks out of midair like it's nothing, crowds chanting his name even after he gives up a goal. Like, just what's it like having him in the net and seeing the crowd support him like they do?
Oh, it's amazing. I always say throughout the regular season and the playoffs, if you see the way this guy prepares, like, you just want to emulate it, right? And that trickle down effect of him and Barkey and Chucky and Rhino and hopefully myself, of the example of a leader that he is. He deserves every little bit of the accolades and the respect, and he's been doing it forever too. So another Vezina Trophy finalist nod for him, and that's incredible. And it's extremely easy to go out there every night and know that you have him behind you.
Matthew just said that you guys got to beat your top rival, and now you're probably going to get your second biggest rival. Is that the nice thing, fun thing about the playoffs? It doesn't get any easier.
Never gets any easier. Yeah, that's why you got to keep the even keel. It's you can never get ahead of yourself or think you're any good. You got to be grounded the whole time. So yeah, it's fun. I love listening to that interview when Chucky got here. Talking with Bill and talking to you guys with Bill about how we have to go through Tampa at some point, and the fact that we did is obviously a huge accomplishment.
I mean,
really fun.
Okay, my bad. You're good. The letdown after that Tampa Bay series was kind of what sparked all the change that got you into this direction. I mean, how does it feel to have gotten past Tampa now?
Yeah, it feels amazing. There's obviously been a lot of change since then, a lot of growing and a lot of pain and whatnot along the way, but that's change is good in that scenario, and we needed it, and obviously where we are is incredible.
Was this a team you guys had to beat to just, like you said, get over the hump of these guys? I mean, every team's got one of those teams that you've got to beat, the Pistons and the Bulls, yada yada. This was your team, right?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you got to go through 4 great teams to win Stanley Cup, and that's a great team and a team that we've had trouble with in the past. So it's a rivalry, and it'll forever be a rivalry, and especially as good as these teams are.
For a guy who grew up in Ontario, to witness the type of crowds that both of these Florida markets provided this year, I think better, like louder and more electric and exciting than ever. What's that like for you to see?
It's incredible. I mean, obviously, if you build it, they'll come. And we went through the growing pains at the beginning of having to do what they had to do to get people in the seats. But if you win and you build it, they'll come, and they've come in numbers, and it's incredible. I mean, I take a second in every game to look around and enjoy it, especially tonight after the win. So to look around in the crowd, it's incredible.
Awesome.